Being nice, that's a trap. Bitches get stuff done, that's a fact. Unapologetic on
Happy Wednesday, bitches! It is Heather Ryan coming to you right outside of the city of Des Moines, Iowa.
And Blythe Potter in Bargersville, Indiana.
So much going on today, Blythe. Holy crap.
Oh my God, so much going on.
Both good and bad. I mean, there's always bad stuff to talk about, but it's nice to have some kind of reprieve for some decent news for once.
Well, let's do the sandwich method. We'll do good news, bad news, good news.
Okay, yeah. Let's start with good news.
Okay. So don't give it all away at first, though, because there's not that much.
Okay, yeah. I'll start with the James Comey indictment. So, Attorney General of Virginia, so like an Assistant Attorney General, Lindsay Halligan, she has apparently never tried any kind of case like this before, and it shows. It really shows. She is absolutely inept. And today in court, she admitted that when she got the indictment for James Comey, there was 3 of them, and one was the most important. When she got the third one, the most important one, which is basically lying to Congress, that's what they're saying he did, she didn't actually show any of her quote-unquote evidence to the grand jury. She just had the foreman of the grand jury just sign it off as if they had reviewed it. And they didn't. They didn't see any of the stuff that she had, or if she had anything at all, we don't know.
Well, why would the foreman sign it off, though?
I don't have the answers to that. I'm going to guess she's, powerful. She's right underneath Pam Bondi, and maybe they strong-armed this foreman. At one point, for the other 2 indictments, she admitted that she told the grand jurors, "You are not leaving this room until I get an indictment." And it was already at night. So they were like, oh, fuck, I guess we're going to have to sign off on these indictments. So all 3 of them were feloniously acquired. And she fucking admitted it. Now, of course, that's bad enough to have it thrown out, and it probably will just be thrown out now. But also, it's bad enough, it's unethical enough to lose your law license over. I think people just assume that attorneys are just unethical, and that's just like what they do. But no, in reality, you are supposed to act with ethics. You take an oath to act with ethics. And if you don't, you can lose your law license. And she's at that point where she could lose her law license and have to fall back on her Miss Colorado USA 2010 experience. And I don't know what she's going to do with that experience.
Nothing.
So she
after this administration, none of these people, if they're out of jail, are going to be hireable.
No, I don't know. I mean, look, I would have said the same thing right as Biden was taking office, right? But nobody was held accountable for anything. Nobody went to Trump didn't go to jail.
That's true. And historically, we don't hold rich people to account. No, they never have it. Yeah. So we need to change that. Well, what's going to have to happen is once we get better people in office, better Democrats, we will have to be pressuring the Democrats to make sure we're holding these people accountable. I mean, that's what's this is going to be a never ending call to action for the next decade. Absolutely.
The rest of my life will be a call to action. These corporate Democrats that are in right now, like the Chuck Schumers of the world, they don't represent us.
No.
They barely represent our ideals. They sure as shit don't represent poor people and working class. They represent the billionaires.
Well, Schumer's funded by Harvey Weinstein? Weinstein donated to his campaign, and there's someone else recently that's like super sketch. I can't remember who it is, but like he's part of this.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, part of the Epstein bullshit.
Yeah. And then Hakeem Jeffries, he didn't even endorse the mayor of New York because he's too progressive. And Hakeem Jeffries didn't want to have anything to do with that.
Well, he's funded. Hakeem is funded by AIPAC, isn't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah, and he's not going to endorse the Muslim candidate. It's just crock shit. It's supposed to be the party of inclusion, and they make sure to exclude everybody that possibly can.
Well, this all goes back to how our country was started.
Absolutely.
You have people who are a little less racist on the left, and those are the corporate Dems. You have people who are a little less sexist, a little less terrible. And that's kind of what we've been voting for, as the better of two evils.
And we're not even 100% positive that they're a little bit less of anything.
No, we really aren't.
Tell us that they are, but they do.
They tell us they are.
Backroom deals and shit. That I mean, look at Nancy Pelosi, for Pete's sake. She has gotten ultra rich off of insider information. How is that even ethical?
It's not.
How does that represent us at all? She has no fucking idea what normal people go through.
No, but enough people are in on it together that they've got each other's backs. But did I hear that she's not running again? Like she's retiring?
You did hear that.
That means we're doing something right.
Which shouldn't even be a sentence that you'd have to say because she's in her 80s.
I totally agree.
So we should have some kind of age limit on being a member of the House or the Senate or the president.
I would even argue working. When you're over 70, you should be able to retire, and we should have enough social services to take care of that for you. If you don't have the correct 401k, you don't have to fucking work after 70.
Yeah, and you don't have to starve to death either.
Yeah, babysit your grandkids if you want, but call it a fucking life.
You know why that would never pass? Because we would have to include more immigrants. We'd have to have more immigrants coming because our birth rate is declining. So you've got to have the social safety nets to support those old people, and we don't have those, so we have to bring in immigrants. Oh, the humanity!
Now, I think we will get to a point. Well, next year is going to determine a lot. I think we're going to be able to get to a point where we have progressive enough people to set term limits and to just fucking be like the rest of the developed world. I mean, it's bad. It's really bad. And I think people are plugged in enough now because it's gotten bad enough now. And we can share information in ways we've never been able to in history, right? Like when you hear people talking about corruption in the 80s, they're like, oh, you're just crazy. Because it's hard to like show your receipts.
Yeah. Yeah. In the 80s, you really had to pay attention to the evening news.
Yeah. And dig.
Yes. I didn't really know what the Iran-Contra affair was until I was in college.
Yeah.
Which was I didn't graduate college till 2000. So that's way after the Iran-Contra affair. But I had to go to Nicaragua to even know what the fuck they were talking about.
Propaganda.
Oh my God, yes. You know, I had eaten that whole America's the greatest Contra in the world. Hook, line, and sinker my whole life. Then you go to Nicaragua and realize how many pies we have our fucking fingers in. We have our finger in every single pie around the world.
Yeah, it's horrible.
And doing bad things to people.
Terrible things. It's so horrible. We have to change that. So that's good. We in Indiana, for now, are not redistricting our congressional districts. And I guess I can't share my other good news with that. Because I don't have a lot of good news in Indiana, but so we're not redistricting for now.
Well, we have some local good news here. Of course, Claire Celsey, senator that recently passed, we have her election coming up next month.
Yeah, on the 30th, right?
Yep. And we've got an excellent candidate, African-American lady from West Des Moines, who's already on city council, so she's got connections.
Yay!
And her opponent on the right-wing side is as right-wing as it gets. Like, Christo-fascist kind of right-wing. So that's just not flying at all in West Des Moines. So I have no doubt she's going to win. Yeah,
so
I know.
Yay! Well, the way that things have been going lately around the country, there's no way. I don't see a Republican winning. And you guys just flipped a Senate seat, right?
We did, yeah.
Oh, speaking of, look what I made. I made stickers.
Oh, ambitious woman.
Like your shirt for
Caitlin Dray.
Caitlin Dray, yep.
Yeah, it worked out really nicely for her.
I love that shirt. I love that shirt so much.
It's a great shirt. And
it is a great shirt.
The door knocking.
Yes.
Oh, ironically, speaking of door knocking, so I door knocked that day for 10 hours right before the election for Caitlin Dray. And then this past Sunday, I did volunteer for the Democratic Party for the food drive. So those two things put together with my protesting at the state capitol will make sure that I have fulfilled my 15 hours of volunteer work because I was arrested for protesting at the state capitol.
Which is still an infringement of your First Amendment rights.
Absolutely.
Assholes.
Yes.
Fuckers.
Yeah, my youngest is in a AP advanced history class, and they're talking about right now. Do you have any things that you would get arrested for? You know, like what do you have any kind of strong held beliefs that you would be arrested for? And also, you know, what are some infringements of rights and all of this stuff? And Theo came and I picked him up from school, and he's like, yeah, so we were talking about infringements of rights, and I said, you know, right to protest. And I'm like, yeah, that's good. And apparently the teacher's like, yes, class, that's good, because did you know there are still protests going on to this day? And I was like, Theo, do not tell me that those kids did not know that there are protests going on. And Theo's like, oh, 100% those kids did not know.
What?
Yeah. Now, it's a privileged white area. I guess they just don't know, don't pay attention. They don't care. I don't know. But at least 50% of the class did not know that we still have protesting going on. They thought that it was a thing gone by of the 60s. I know.
How is this even possible?
I know. And this is the advanced class where you get college credits and everything. It's that advanced.
Well, at least the teacher said something.
Yeah.
I mean, I think a lot of them would feel nervous to do that right now.
And Theo is grown up in this world, you know, so, you know, him saying, well, yeah, my mom got arrested for protesting.
Did he tell everyone that?
Only one person, because I said the same. Did you tell everybody that? That's really weird, because it's such a hoity-toity school. I'd be surprised. But now he said he only told one person. But I'm not ashamed of it. Hell.
No, you shouldn't be, because you should not have been arrested.
Oh, 100%.
Like, there's legit video evidence to...
Yep.
You've got a case. Faux show.
I just got to find a damn attorney.
Yes, we need a civil rights attorney for Heather. Anyone listening?
Or do you have a reference for a civil rights attorney? I'll call around.
Yeah.
So today in the White House, no, it was yesterday in the White House, we hosted Bill, I cannot pronounce his name, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia. And the name that I can pronounce is Khashoggi. And he's the one that the Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman's, I don't know. Anyway, he's the one that he had killed. And it was grisly. Like, and we have evidence, like hard ass evidence, that they killed him with a bone saw. So they tortured him because he wasn't dead when they were chopping him into pieces. They tortured him with a bone saw, chopped him into tiny little pieces, and then spirited him away from the consulate that he was at. And it was 100% ordered by the Crown Prince. Well, so a journalist asked the Crown Prince about that, and he didn't have to answer because Trump jumped in and answered it for the Crown Prince, who was just sitting there, you know, I guess examining his fingernails.
Of course.
It's despicable. This guy had been a resident of the United States for years and years and years. He worked at the Washington Post, and that's why the Crown Prince didn't like him, because he was writing, you know, stories about him that he didn't like. Donald Trump said to this reporter, he called Khashoggi extremely controversial and, quote, a lot of people, hold on, I'll do his voice. A lot of people don't like that gentleman that you're talking about. Whether you like him or not, things happen. You know, when things don't happen. Things don't happen with a bone saw.
No, they absolutely don't. Just like you don't respond to a reporter asking you questions by calling them Piggy.
I am so angry about that.
He is a fucking
absolute piece of
shit.
shit.
No one said anything.
I know, right? Okay, did you see the Miss Universe pageant where one of the officials snapped at, I think it was Miss Mexico, and said she wasn't doing enough on her socials, and he was snapping at her in front of everybody, like super unprofessional. And she's like, you need to respect me. I do not deserve this, you know, dressing down in front of all these people. And he basically called her stupid. And all these women got up and they fucking left.
Good.
They're like, nah, we're in this with her. And he's like, you all need to sit down. Why are these pageant contestants more disciplined and unionized than fucking reporters?
That is an excellent question. And
Yeah.
it's a slippery slope there. And we're going to spiral into our next thing because there was a woman, Amber Check, I believe is her name, a union worker in Minnesota who was sledgehammered to death by a colleague who was twice her age because he was jealous of her. She had reported it to HR. People had seen him being inappropriate with her, abusing her. It's abuse. And then he killed her.
Did he kill her at work?
I believe so.
Jesus.
With her own sledgehammer.
What?
She was a welder. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
When you fucking see something, you say something. This is why we say that. It's not comfortable. It's not fun. It is never fun to be the one standing up for other people. It's very hard.
So she was in a non-traditional job for women and then is killed by a man basically because he's jealous of her being in a non-traditional job for women.
Yeah, I think she was like advancing faster than him because she'd only been there for 3 years. But, you know, I'm seeing a lot of female union workers essentially say the same thing. And it's not unlike being in the military.
Absolutely.
Women get the culture is terrible. I support unions. I know you do too. It's not that we're anti-union, but even in these groups, in these organizations, and your peers and your work groups, like we still have to respect people and stand up for people and stop the toxic culture because it doesn't just stop at being sledgehammered or talking shit to a reporter. I mean, look at what Donald Trump has done, and he's doing that in public. You know, he's done worse.
Yeah. Fuck just what he's done to his own people. The Marjorie Trader Green thing. You know, she stood up for that fucker for 6 years, ate everything he dished out, and regurgitated all this bullshit. And one day he gets angry with her. Suddenly she has to get security.
Yeah.
She's been anti-liberal for her whole life. She never had to get security before. It's not us. It's not us doing it.
Yeah. Well, and on that token, we had State Senator Good here in Indiana was swatted. Do you know what that means? Yeah. So someone called the police and said that someone at his residence had been injured. So the police came to his house. No one was harmed, but it happened, right? Well, I've heard rumors, and I have not confirmed the name of this person, but another state senator had that happen yesterday. And we're pretty sure it's Republicans doing it because they did not vote to redistrict the state. And Donald Trump was pissed about it.
That makes sense.
So it's just this toxic culture of
hate,
peer pressure, hate, whatever, so many things, right? Like it doesn't need to happen. It just doesn't need to happen.
Well, and on that note, we should take a break.
Oh, good idea.
Bitches Get Stuff Done, the podcast, is brought to you in part by Fight Like a Bitch, a guide to fighting fascism with guerrilla activism. Available now at the website bitchesgetstuffdone.org.
Bitches Get Stuff Done is brought to you in part by Blythe Potter, seeking the Democratic nomination for Indiana's Secretary of State in 2026. Blythe wants to increase voter turnout as well as voter registration and use the NBiz website to help share and teach sustainable business practices for the business leaders in Indiana and bring boring back to the Secretary of State's office. Blythe needs to raise about $10,000 a month to try to flip Indiana's Secretary of State office blue. And remember, turning a red state blue benefits the entire country, even if you can't vote for us. To donate, visit BlythePotter.com. Paid for and authorized by Friends of Blythe Potter. Use of military rank titles or photographs in uniform does not imply endorsement by the Department of the U.S. Army or Army Reserves or the Department of Defense.
Being nice, that's a trap. Bitches get stuff done, that's a fact. Unapologetic on the attack. Now's the time.
I don't know where we are on the sandwich making of good news, bad news, good news, but we have to talk about the Epstein files getting past the House and Senate.
Yay! But also more emails, right?
Oh my God.
Like we continue to get some more really good stuff from the estate. So, I mean, it's kind of weird to feel a little encouraged by our government right now. Cautiously optimistic. Very cautiously.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so just to rewind, if you haven't seen this and you've been living under a fucking rock because it's everywhere, it passed the House yesterday with just one person voting no, which is just weird. Why would you be the
and
one
he
person?
said it was because there wasn't, I think he gave the excuse because it was under investigation or something, right? Like there's some
gave
kind
the-
of bullshit.
It's a bullshit excuse. You're going to victimize the victims. And even the House Speaker said, well, we don't want to make new victims, which means he doesn't want the billionaires who bought these little girls to be, quote unquote, victimized by being outed. So Mike Johnson still voted to release the files, but he was making excuses yesterday because yesterday it went to the Senate and passed by unanimous consent, which is insane.
It's insane. Like, even the thought of my state senators who are both asshole Republicans, it's almost like the Twilight Zone. Like, they all agreed
Right?
on the same thing.
But they didn't. And you know how much I fucking can't stand Chuck Schumer.
Yeah.
But him bringing it up for a vote of unanimous, did they not see that coming? That he was going to bring it up for a unanimous consent? And then they're like, oh, God, what do we do now? Oh, shit, I don't want to pass it. What the fuck happened there?
And they could have all done this a long time ago.
Right, of course.
Because all of this is about preventing the release of those files.
Yeah, that's why I wonder what's going to happen next. Because Pam Bondi today said that they have open investigations, because remember, Trump told her to. Open investigations about the Democrats. He doesn't want to know about the Republicans, only the Democrats. And so technically you can't release files if it's under investigation, which is why they haven't been released to this point. And then just 2 hours later, after that, she came back out and said, no, we don't have an open investigation. We'll release these in 30 days. I just don't know. I don't know what that looks like.
They're going to stall. They will I don't know.
Right.
It's hard to guess at this point because I didn't actually see this happening. So
Right.
I don't know. I have a feeling they're still going to find ways to hem and haw about it. But there's one thing I'm pretty positive of is Americans are we're not tolerating this anymore. People are going to keep calling. I mean, we're all in the cycle of calling and protesting and being angry about it now. So we're not going to let up.
Yeah, I did not have any of this on my bingo card. But,
Same.
you know, I also didn't think that he blew Bill Clinton. So,
Well, weren't they trying to say now that it might be like the horse's name, Bubba, or something?
yeah, he's not blowing a horse, no matter how much I want to think that's true. But
I don't want to think either one of those is true. They're both quite terrible. We'd be more concerned about the horse because the horse definitely could not have consented to that.
Right, that's true.
Ew, that is animal abuse.
You know how Trump is always like, in 2 weeks, I'm going to release this information. In 2 weeks, we're going to have a healthcare plan. In 2 weeks, we're going to do this other thing. And everything's 2 weeks away. So this feels like that. In 1 month, we're going to release this. Because he doesn't have to wait a month, for Pete's sake. He can release the files right now.
At any moment.
Mm-hmm. Which is what the reporter that he called Piggy was asking him. Why don't you just release it now, brah? And then he told her, what was it, hush or quiet? Quiet, Piggy, quiet.
Yep.
Who?
Yeah.
In the fuck talks to people like that?
Our president.
Unbelievable.
It is so unbelievable. It is so unbelievable. It is so unbelievable. Like, I mean, I've disliked presidents in the past, but for fuck's sakes.
I dislike plenty of presidents. I mean, I can't stand Ronald Reagan. There's not one redeeming quality about him. But he sure as fuck never talked to anybody like that.
At the very least, not in public. I mean, I'm sure he did.
Oh, of course. Yeah, he was, Heritage Foundation all the way.
But D-bag. So there was a black woman, which is important. Our maternal mortality rate, which is the rate at which women die giving birth in Indiana, we are 47 out of 50. Like, we're real bad. We have very, very, very terrible maternal care. So there was a black woman in active labor in, I believe it was Hammond, Indiana, up in Lake County a few days ago. Was it already 2 days ago? I don't even remember now. And I'm not saying that to be dismissive. Like, I don't have a concept of time. Very recently, the hospital kicked her out in active labor. 8 minutes later, she delivered her daughter or her child. I don't know what the sex was. She delivered her child in her husband's truck.
Did they give a fucking reason why they were kicking her out of the hospital?
I'm going to be completely honest. I did not look up to see why. I was so infuriated by it. And I have to be very careful about how I consume news and how much detail I get because I spiral a little too quickly. And that, like, I almost died giving birth to Violet. I was in labor for 56 hours. It was bad. And not like what she went through. Nothing like that. Nothing like that. Nothing like that. But it's hard. I mean, birth, it's tricky anyway.
And that's not the only one in the news. There's one in the news in Texas as well, where they had video of her just writhing in pain and the nurses just ignoring her, just doing her nurse, typing in her information, asking her questions that don't fucking matter when someone's in an acute critical position, and just completely ignoring all of this pain. This woman's like screaming and basically did the same thing. They said she wasn't dilated enough or something. I think they sent her home too. I think.
Oh my God. I missed that one.
You didn't really miss much. It's almost the exact same story. Mom was taking video and just saying, you know what? When you found out that you're going to be giving birth at this hospital, you should have changed doctors because this is exactly what happens at this hospital.
That's
and
so sad.
People started, doing the internet, fucking internet, man. They know everything. So they started looking up this nurse who was just disregarding her. This isn't the first time. She just treats Black patients like shit. Unreal.
I don't understand. I mean, it's like our elected officials. Like, this is a service. Like, you're a public servant. Why do nurses and doctors get into that business if they're just going to be selective on who they care about? Like, it just doesn't. I don't understand that. I don't get it.
I'll bet you dollars to donuts that lady doesn't consider herself racist. Racists
no way.
don't.
No.
They don't admit it normally.
She'll just justify it.
Mm-hmm.
As they do.
Well, I have some good news to share. Let's go
I
back
have some more good news too if we're done with our bad news.
Yes, we're done. Okay. So I got a call yesterday, and apparently, former Congress member Katie. Oh, I'm forgetting Katie's last name.
I don't know because I can see her face too. Short curly hair, California. Does it start with an R?
Katie Porter.
Porter.
I'm going to start that whole sentence over again. Former Congress member Katie Porter is from Iowa. I did not know that. And her parents live in a little town called Norwalk, which is just south of me. And she's coming back for Thanksgiving. So there's going to be a little get-together with all the local grassroots activists. And her mom is apparently a big fan of mine. So she asked for me. She freaking asked for me to come, like the mom of Katie Porter.
I love that so much for you. I'm so excited.
And she asked one of the other activists, do you know that lady that always gets in trouble down at the Capitol for, protesting stuff? And he's like, oh, yeah, I know her. Make sure she gets invited. Oh, my God. I freaking freaked out.
I love it so much.
Oh, my God. I'm so excited. So it's next Wednesday, I believe, at
nice.
6 o'clock.
Oh, my God. You should try to record from there. See if she'll just record a little hey, how you doing?
You're right. You're 100%
I feel
right.
excited to meet her.
Oh,
that wasn't my initial intention, but now I kind of want to.
Well, apparently the only media that's really been invited are podcasters. And last time I checked, we have a podcast.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes. Oh my God. I'm pulling up my calendar right now. What time?
9 o'clock my time. So it'd be 10 o'clock your time.
Oh, that's late. That's okay. Baby will be in bed.
No, in the morning. At 9 in the morning.
Oh, that's early.
People don't go past 9 o'clock here. 9 o'clock, they're like, I'm tired. I'm going home.
Oh my God, I can totally make that work because from 10 to 10:30, we will be at gymnastics. So I have a very small window, but she won't probably want to be on the pod that long. But
Right.
I mean, you could go through, if I can't stay on the whole time, you can just go through and talk to other people, network with them on the, oh my God, that's so exciting. We should take another break though.
Yes, okay. Okay, Blythe, tell us your good news.
Okay, so it's not as exciting as that. However, I had a woman, one of my followers texted me. She sent me a message. She's like, I need to share this with you, but TikTok won't let me send it. So I gave her my cell phone number. The Republicans, we had our organization day yesterday. I don't know how yesterday already feels like it was a week ago. Anyway, it was at the State House. I was supposed to go. Violet was sick. I had campaign stuff to do, so I didn't end up going. However, the Rural Summit went. My husband went. They had a great turnout. Mad Voters was there. And the Republicans were freaking out, and they were trying to rally Republicans to show up to rally for redistricting. They had these red hats made that said Indiana 9-0 because we have 9 congressional districts. Micah Beckwith and Secretary of State Diego Morales were the ones spearheading this. They had like 10 people show up.
Wow.
I, in Johnson County, Indiana, can rally more people to protest those motherfuckers than they could in the entire state with all of the money they sent texting people to come out for this. So
That seems weird. People don't want you to have to cheat.
oh my God. And then
God.
they don't like Micah Beckwith is in some serious legal trouble. He's a D-bag. And Diego Morales is just a turd. Obviously, I'm trying to take his job. So
So I guess people in both parties believe that democracy should continue to be democratic.
it's a constitutional republic.
Well, I hate when people say that.
I do too.
Whenever somebody says that, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
I have no idea that they're basically saying the same thing.
These are interchangeable fucking words, you douchebag.
They're so dumb. I wrote that out. I actually wrote that out in a response to someone on Facebook yesterday, and they called me an idiot. And I was like, okay,
Yeah, you're in on a secret that I don't know. Yeah,
whatever. So that was my good news.
that is great news. That is great news.
It is pretty exciting because they spent a lot of money on that text. I mean, they were texting people day of, the night before. Like, that's powerful. That's money.
I was shocked when I saw that Indiana was not going to redistrict. They were going to defy Trump.
I'm holding my breath. They start their session early in January. I think at this point, I'm assuming is more that they weren't going to have a special session, but it's tricky timeline because we can open filings for our to run for office starting January 7th. I mean, like we are in primary season, so it'll be interesting. But small win. It's a small win, but it's a big one.
If they wait that long, though, to redistrict, they will be in a lot of hot water to try and get through the courts before the elections.
They will. Well, and also Hoosiers we're not putting up with this. I mean, it is getting so bad here, and I'm sure it's getting bad in Iowa as well and other states, but red states are really suffering right now, particularly with Donald Trump trying to pressure them. So Hoosiers are done. We're done. We are absolutely done with it.
Yeah. I mean, 3 of our 4 seats in Iowa are competitive, really competitive. Like, we have a chance to fucking win 3 or 4 seats. It's insane.
I think we do too. I truly do. We have Jackson Franklin in the 5th district. We have the 8th district. We've got a woman named Mary Allen. We've got several people running here in the 6th district, but we've got Cindy Ward. We've got some really, really, really good people. So I think we have a chance to flip some seats, and I'm really excited about it.
I expect we'll take the governorship. We'll take 3 of the 4 congressionals, and I really think that we will do very, very well in the Iowa House and Senate. I mean, we already broke the supermajority in the Senate just with
so
one race.
amazing. It's so amazing. I'm so jealous. It's really hard to be jealous of other states. But I'm also so happy for you because, like, no, we don't all need this, right? Like, I promise not to get a sledgehammer out because I'm jealous.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It's, for whatever reason, it's a good time to be me right now because people, for whatever reason, think that there need to be more of me's in the Iowa Democratic Party. And it's nice when people say that. People, they're like a big deal here. There's a woman named Rika Basu. She was a longtime Des Moines Register writer, an amazing journalist, a fantastic writer. And she told somebody, I wasn't even there, at an event, we need more of Heather Ryans in this world, people that are willing to shake things up. What the fuck? I didn't even know this woman knew my name.
But it's not even that you're willing to shake things up. It's that you are consistently showing up. And I think that's where activists and lifelong activists are really like showing people, one, we're not fucking wrong. We might be a little crazy, but we're not wrong. And two, like we're still going to stand on the right. Like we're also holding Democrats accountable. Like it's not like we're just railing after people we disagree with. We're railing sometimes after our own party. So, I mean, showing up as consistently as you do, you haven't given up on Iowa, Heather. You could move at any time.
True. Now, is it wrong? And then you can tell me that I'm an awful human being. It's fine. Is it wrong that I laughed when I saw that Fetterman fell and broke his face and had to have like 20 stitches? Because I did laugh. I'm pretty sure I'm going to hell for that.
Here's the unfortunate thing about being a human is, why is it so funny when people fall? Like the act of them falling it's hard not to laugh because we make funny faces. I mean, it's not like he died.
Right? And he has the best health insurance our money can buy him.
Yeah.
Which is more than we can say for him wanting for us.
Yeah. So, no, I mean... Yeah.
And I saw his picture that he tweeted out, like, of him with the stitches or whatever on his face. I'm like, that's what you get, motherfucker! That's what you get.
He's lucky it wasn't worse. That had to be quite a fall.
I think he had some kind of, like, heart event, and he fell.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I didn't know that until after I saw his face. So me laughing was not about his heart event. But I think he had, like, a serious thing, and then he, like, fell straight on his face or something.
I was going to say, because that's falling to the extent of not even, like, trying to catch yourself.
Yeah. Yep. So something's going on with his health. Remember, he's already had a stroke, and he's had, like, heart events, and he's had tons of depressive issues. So it's
fucking retire,
right? But it's not nothing that he got brain damage from that first stroke, and then he became a Republican.
Yeah,
that's telling. It's
weird, for sure. For sure. All right, that is all I've got.
Yeah, so I don't really have much more either. It's just so much going on that you can't cover it all. But those are the big issues. I'm intrigued to know what's going to happen with the Epstein files. I'm intrigued to see if this case against James Comey gets thrown out. I'm intrigued by what is going to be the blowback, if any, about Trump just calling women pigs.
None. I don't see anything happening.
Well, speaking of Trump, let me leave on this note. So the very true tale of Trump Ebenezer Scrooge coming along nicely, the one-act musical. My middle child is making me a poster for it, and tickets will go on sale on Friday. And we are having auditions for it on Saturday. It's about half cast right now.
I love it. I have clients all night that night. So if the day starts to cancel, I'll get tickets out, but I won't be able to. I was pretty bummed.
Yeah. Well,
you got to live stream it or something.
Yes, you're right.
You're going to be in it.
Yeah. But Brandon's going to be running the controls of everything.
Maybe you can find someone to like... Maybe, are you going to live stream it?
I haven't thought that far ahead. I've just been so concerned about finishing the songs. I haven't finished all the songs yet.
Well, if you want, we can try to find a way where we can do Bitches Get Stuff Done while you're doing that. Like the podcast.
Okay.
So we can have, like, if you have someone who would volunteer to, like, join me from Iowa.
Oh, I'm sure we would. Yeah.
That could be fun.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. But it's a production. Yay!
I'm so excited for you. That is such a cool idea. I love it so much. I don't know
anybody else that's ever done it, so we'll see how it goes. I don't have huge high hopes for it being good, but I do think it'll be funny.
Oh, it's going to be totally funny.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. You could probably sell like $5 live stream access tickets.
How do you do that? I have never heard of that.
You'd probably have to try to do it through Act Blue. You just sell it like a ticket and you can send them the link.
Oh, That's a decent idea, actually, because it is a fundraiser. That's the entire purpose for it, is to have an end of the year fundraiser.
And that would be fucking hilarious.
Did I already tell you this? I probably already told you this. So I'm just rewriting songs that are already songs. So,
yeah, but that makes it even funnier because we'll know the tunes.
Yeah. Like I Dreamed a Dream. So
I do that in my everyday life. Like I make up lyrics to other tunes all the time. Violet actually gets very angry at me about it, but
those aren't the words, Mom.
But little does she know, I catch it when she does it too. Like she'll be humming to herself and making up words. I'm like, you got that gene.
Oh my God, I'm so eager to get everybody fitted for their outfits because most of the outfits are just the ones I already have, and start taking promotional pictures. Oh my God, Linda McMahon.
I should cancel my whole day. I want to come.
Linda McMahon, she'll be in the cabinet. So I'll just give you the synopsis of what happens in the beginning. So the beginning, they're all in the White House in the Oval Office, partying on Christmas Eve, and snorting a lot of cocaine and drinking out of the bottle. And Linda McMahon will be in her wrestling outfit with her WWE belt.
Oh my God!
Beat up those kids. And of course, Pete Keg's breath will be all in on snorting the blow, and then Donald Trump dozes off, and that's how he starts to meet the ghosts.
And you're Donald.
Yes, I am Donald. I'm the Donald. I've had to start practicing the voice because I've never done the Donald voice before.
Oh, this is going to be great.
Instead of going out and buying one of the Donald wigs, because you can buy those now, but I just took a blonde wig that I already had from, it's a horrible quality wig too. I mean, horrible. Like it's one from like a Spirit Halloween. It's the cheapest wig you can get. And then I just flipped up the back like he does. And then I flopped over the right side, then flopped over the left side. And I kind of like left it intentionally like hanging out over here on the far left. So it looks like the wind has blown him. And I sprayed the shit out of it. And now that's my Donald Trump wig. It's so over the top.
I love it.
And we found orange makeup, like over the top orange makeup to put on my face. Oh my God. I'm so excited.
Oh my God. Okay. Did I send you that funny Lorax video where people are dancing to the Lorax?
No.
Oh my God. Okay. If you're still listening to this, you don't have to continue watching this, but I'm going to show this to you. It's so fucking funny. You need to do a get ready with me when you do the Donald Trump thing, but this is what it made me think of. Oh my God. It's so funny. This is one of my new favorite accounts. She was a dancer in some capacity at some time. Let me find it. And she makes up the funniest dances on the planet. I was laughing so hard at like 11 p.m. by myself one night. It was so funny. Okay, let me find it here. Her name on TikTok, come on you, is Brianne O'Leary, maybe? It's a little ways down. Okay. How do I do this? Okay. See if I can flip my camera here.
I couldn't figure that out. Oh, you figured it out. Oh, Jesus Christ.
So one of them falls. But they just do the funniest shit. But she did a get ready with me with putting this orange makeup on. It was so fucking funny. You need to go check out her stuff because like it'll be inspirational.
Okay, yeah.
So funny. But she has the orange oh my God. So funny. Okay, maybe I think it's
Does she talk about what it is specifically, like what she had to order? Or what?
No, I think she just like put this shit together. There you can kind of see the thumbnail.
Oh my God, it looks terrifying.
Oh, it's so funny. It's so funny, but like...
Get ready with me in Hong Kong. Slick Rick over here. Yeah. For my next step, going in with this. Old Go Ho. I'm just going to go in confident with this. I think it's the perfect shade.
Oh my God, it's a real product.
Radiant. Maybe she's more than maybe it's Maybelline. Time to suit up.
Oh, Jesus.
Feeling good.
Isn't that so funny?
Yeah. This is a great get ready with me.
I know! So when you said the orange, I was like, oh my God, you gotta do something like that.
Yeah, 100%.
Like one of your practices, not necessarily the night of, but oh my God, so funny. Her account is fucking hysterical. You will die laughing.
Tell me the name of it again.
Breanne Allary, Breanneallarie. They have these, I mean, she's a mom, she has 2 kids. So she's got a normal body like we do, but she has this, she will go swimming and pretend like she's an Olympic swimmer, and her husband will videotape her, and he'll like talk like he's someone
Like a sports
commenting on, oh my God. So fucking funny. I highly recommend a gummy or a drink first. It's even funnier. It's so fun. I was rolling laughing. I was laughing so hard. And the Lorax, like they dance behind trees. It's so funny. It's so funny. Do yourself a favor and go watch it because laughing is hilarious. She does the Nicki Minaj sitting with stilettos as a Lorax.
Oh, funny.
It's so funny.
Okay, I'll definitely look her up then.
Sorry. Spiraled there.
Yeah, well, that's pretty much it for me then. I guess we'll see you all on Sunday if we don't forget to film again like we did last Sunday. Oopsie.
Well, yeah, it was a little chaotic.
God, we had a chaotic day.
We did too. And Violet was sick. It was just a mess.
We had 3 protests, and the first one in the morning where we went to a church that just spews hate, they had a little teenager come up to the protesters afterwards and throw water on them. So that was like right after I left too. So I was heading to my second protest, which is down at the Iowa State Capitol. And these little teenagers, they didn't just yell at them from their car, which they did. They then went to Starbucks, got a water, came back, stuck around for like 15 minutes, I guess, getting up the courage, come up to the protesters, argue with them for a while, and throw water on them. And it was
What
cold.
the fuck?
Fuck that day. It was cold as shit.
What assholes. I hate people.
So they are pressing charges. I'm glad she was recording. It's astounding the kind of fucking nerve that these guys think they have. I mean, how many times now have I been at protests and people accost us? Crazy.
They just get so angry. It's unreal.
This kid needs to be glad that I wasn't there anymore because I do carry pepper spray with me now. And that little bitch would have gotten a face full.
That would have been epic.
Yeah. Self-defense, man.
Epic. Yeah, that's all I've got.
Okay, so we'll see everybody on Sunday. You can reach us at bitchesgetstuffdone.org or
Who's your bitches get stuff done.org.
and you can leave us a message or send us a text on our Google Voice at 515-442-0422. If it's interesting, we might actually play you on the air.
Yeah.
We'll see you later.
Bye.